Hi, it's Slater-Finch back again with another part to the Hunkydory box magazine volume 12 that I opened yesterday, and today I'm going to use one of the die cut sheets to make a couple of cards. Okay, so what I did first of all is I had a nice browse through my magazine that came with the box. And I picked out a couple of the designs to give me some inspiration. These are both the poinsettia ones. Okay, so there's these two designs that are going to be my inspiration for these two cards. I'm going to do both cards onto an A4 sheet of cream card that I'm going to fold in half to create my A5. Okay, like so. And one I'm going to do portrait and the other one I'm going to do landscape. So this first one I'm going to do landscape, and I've used a frosted gold paper to just create a mat on the back of the card. And then I'm going to use the coordinating card here, and I'm going to cut that down so that I have a panel that fits on the front of my card. And I'm using the coordinating background paper. I'm going to use this side to just take a strip off to put across the card with some pearly pink paper that actually matches the poinsettias. And here's one I did earlier. So so that's going to be the panel on the front of my card, like so. So that just needs sticking on there. Okay, so I'm just going to glue that on. I've glued it all together now just for speed. So I just cut a strip. This I cut to 12.5 centimetres. So it does leave me a good portion of the other half of the card left. So I've put a border of the pink on and a strip of the green on, and I've glued that and cut it all to the right size. And I'm now just going to put some glue on the back of this so that I can stick it to my card front. Okay, and this is going to be, oh, got some glue on there. This is going to be the main part of the card. As I say, this one is a very quick, simple and easy card. If I can get it straight, that is. Okay, like so. So that's all glued down and put together. And then, as I say, I've taken the die cut and cut the season's greetings out there. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take some scissors. I'm actually going to snip off the snowflakes and stars because I don't particularly want them on this design. They'll probably fit in with other things that I do, but not for this one. So I'm very carefully cut these sections off like so. So you don't have to use them with the snowflakes on. Let's just quickly snip these off like that, and a couple more. One, just separate it from the G there, like so. So I've just got my season's greetings without all the little snowflakes and things, and this I'm just going to put on there like so. Okay, so I might actually put it up a bit and have sort of a little thing there like so. So and what I'm also going to do is I might just take perhaps some green ribbon and put that across as well, and perhaps put a bow on. So I think that's the other thing we're going to do. So I'm just going to put some glue across there, and then and then create a bow using the ribbon. So I'm just going to use Yoo-Hoo glue because it's a nice strong glue that dries really quick. So I'm just going to, let's see if it'll come out. Either comes out all in one go or none at all. So just put that on. I put my piece of ribbon across. I'm going to leave some either side so I can wrap it round the back like that. So that's my ribbon on there. Okay, oops, a bit high there. So there we go. Stretch that straight, she says. There we go. Just going to snip that off this end. Like that. And then what I'll do is I'll glue that on the inside and perhaps put some little tabs and things over the top of it just to tidy that up on the inside. And I'm just going to create a little bow to go on the front in the matching ribbon. Really doesn't want to work for me today. So how big do we want it? I might need it a bit smaller than that actually. Twist those so they've got a nice little bow shape. That's about it. So if I just bring in my die cut again, my season's greeting, and just see where I want to put it and how big it needs to be. I might put it under the season's greeting there, like so. So I'm going to cut the tails off now. There we go. Right, so that's all ready to put together now. So I'm going to glue the season's greetings into place. All right, and that I'm going to use my roller glue again. I'm just going to use a scrap piece of paper there and my roller glue. I'm just going to put rolls of the glue across the wording because it's just the easiest way to get the glue on. Pick that up. Oops, she says. Peel that off. I've got to be careful because it's only out of paper. Whoops. Hold on a minute. She says. Right, there we go. Oops. My greetings has gone off on a skew a bit. So just put that in to position on there. Just organise it as I go. So there, like that. So that's all on there. Oh, I've gone a bit downhill on my greetings. Hold on a minute. Peel that off. Position it a bit better. That's a bit better. There we go. So that's that there. I'll go back to the Yoo-Hoo now to put my glue, my bow on with some glue. Stick this on. Whoops. Oh, nothing ever goes right once you're on camera. Look. There we go. So some glue onto there and flip that over, and as I say, I'll just put it probably to the side of the season's greetings there, like so. Just have that there. There we go. There we go. I would say I've got to tweak the inside to put the ribbon round. And as I say, I'll perhaps do a punch tab or something in in the gold in there. But that's card number 1 done. So for the second card, that was just actually using the coordinating card. I haven't actually used any of the die cuts off the sheet, but for this one I will. So this one, again, A4 sheet folded in half. So I should just do that now, like so. And for this one, I'm going to put a gold mat on as well, and a green mat out of the coordinating papers. Okay, the green mat is going to be the main background one, like that there, and then I'm going to put the gold on top of that. Okay, because I've got just this piece of coordinating card left, so I'm just going to quickly stick these down using my roller glue. And just pop that on the front of the card. You'll see that it's got a bigger sides than it has the top and bottom edges. That's due to the amount of coordinating card I've got left, so that's why it's a bit odd. So I'm just trying to make the sheet work and get the most out of the sheet. So let me just put some glue on the gold, and this one should have an even edge if I've cut it right. There we go. So that's my mat on there. So now I'm going to cut this coordinating card in half across the width. So that should be, because it's an A4, so therefore it's 10.5 centimetres. Like so. And that should give you 2 like that. The first one, which is the top one, I'm actually going to cut this off, and it's going to cut a bit of the poinsettias off, but you'll see why in a bit. At 8 centimetres, I'm going to cut that one off. Okay, but the bottom one, I'm going to cut off at 10. So, leave that there. And then bring this back in, and then that should sit at the top. Join that, and it should sit at the bottom and fit my mat perfectly like I planned it. So that's the background there. So I'm going to now just stick this on, so that I've got my mats all in place. So just use my roller glue like that, and stick the top one on like there, and some more roller glue like that there, and position that like so. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take out my embellishments that I'm going to use, which is those there and this one, like that, and pop these to one side. I'm going to separate my bits out, whoops, like that. Okay, this frame here I'm going to use as the background, the back one or the main one, and I'm going to use the poinsettia that I got in the insert bit, and I'm actually going to frame that as part of the card. Okay, so I'm going to position it in this frame where I want it, there like that. I'm just going to quickly take my pencil and draw around my frame like that there. And then I shall stick that to that once I've cut it out. So excuse the squeaking because my cutter is renowned for it. So just bear with me. There's the squeak. So I'm just cutting this quickly as I can. Not there. Sorry. Right. So there's my poinsettia cut out there, and I'm just going to use my roller glue to just put glue on my frame. Oh, I've got a bit from the die cut. And then I'm going to just position that over the poinsettia, hopefully. Oops. Get it in the right place. Like that there. So that's going to be my background one. Okay. I'll perhaps do it there like that there. Okay. And that, you can either put it on pads or you can leave it flat. It's totally up to you. I'm probably, if we look at the magazine, you can see where the inspirations come from again. I'm probably going to glue this one flat myself, and then the next bit I'm going to put on pads. So I'll just put some roller glue on the back of that, and I'm going to use it to mask the join that's in here. All right, so try and get it fairly level. I actually want it that way round, just realised. Just my own personal preference. Like that there. I've got some glue on there to clean that up. Okay, so that will come off. So that's that bit there. And then the poinsettia embellishment will go that way. I'll put it on pads at the front there, like that. Okay. And then I'm also going to use the, I could use the frame underneath like they have, but I think there's so much going on down here already that I don't particularly want to do that. So I've got a spare frame there. So I'm just going to use the sending festive wishes, just sort of level with the bottom of that frame, and I'll put that on pads too. And then out of the same green ribbon as I used before, I've made a bow to go over the top of that. So, and then I'll put that together, and that will be card number 2. So that's basically all there is to my 2 cards. So that one, obviously I've got the pads to put on and stick the bow on and what have you, but that would be card number 1, well, card number 2 actually. Finish this one off with my ribbons on the inside, and that's card number 1. So 2 cards, as I say, I've just got to finish them off, but you don't want to just spend your time watching me put sticky pads on and what have you. So let me just reorganise. There we go. So card number 2, card 1, and that's just using a few pieces out of the set, and I've already made 2 cards. Thanks for watching, and tune in for the next part where hopefully I'll be doing some more off that same sheet.